folks, it is Thursday, the 31st of January. So we have come to the end of our month of vlogs. So thank you all for sticking with me and all the lovely comments and everyone's interaction with me. It's been a fun month. Thank you for egging me on and keeping me enthused about the projects I'm doing, and thank you for the gifts I've received and stuff. It's really great, so thank you. It's, I don't know, 20 to 3 in the afternoon, so I didn't go to the gym today. I thought I'd come home and finish up this project because I wanted to show you all. And she has a new home. As of last night, she has been claimed and she will be going off to Pearl very shortly. So hi Pearl, and thank you. Yeah, I had to break the news to Toby. Actually, did I tell Toby? I never told Jack. I don't know if I told Toby this morning. But Jack then went, well, you're making me one, aren't you? I said, maybe. Let's just see. When you feel like making a big toy again, Mum, you can make me a Didi. And I was like, thanks, Jack. That's very kind of you. Because after this, I'll finish Webster from the same book. And then I'll probably work on some of the little lammies from the pattern ebook that Kim sent me. Hi Kim, thank you. Again, I love it. I can't wait. And Jack's like, do you want to make another big toy just yet? I'm like, no, I want to make lots of little ones. So let me show you Didi. I'll show you without her donuts. I may make another donut. There's 2 at the minute. And they need the sprinkles. They haven't got the sprinkles on yet. But yes, I might make you a couple more to go with it, Pearl. So here she is. The belly button, legs are on. I've just finished making her tail and sewed that on. I started making it last night and I got the second round wrong and went from there. And increasingly it got wrong. It got wronger. If there is such a thing, it got worse. So when I came to decrease, I was like, I've got way too many stitches. What have I done? So it started with 6 and then I think it increased to 8. But I must have increased to 12. I must have just done my standard, 6, 12, blah, 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 18 onwards, and I ended up with a massive bit of a tail. I was like, that doesn't look very right. I had to pull it all back out, so everything I did on it last night was a waste of time. But I did make a donut last night as well, so it wasn't a waste. So there's the little dots on her chin. I had her mouth sewn a bit higher up, like tacked in to keep it a bit more closed, but then, as Tobin pointed out, we couldn't really get the donuts in very well. So I've taken it right back so it's sewn just at the bottom, giving it some extra strength at the corners of her mouth. And she can actually fit 2 donuts in. I don't know whether she can say fluffy bunnies. Have you played that game where you fill your mouth with marshmallows and see if you can still say fluffy bunnies? I wasn't drunk when I played that game either. No, just very full of sugar. My sister holds the record, I'm sure. Like she holds the record for eating the most slices of pizza because she's a beast. Anyway, so she's got her donuts in her mouth. Her tail has got a couple of pipe cleaners in it. They're just held, I've sort of tacked them so they don't go any further than here. Chap just walked past looking at me like, why is she waving a toy around? Yeah, so she's got a bit of a poseable tail. Yeah. I think she's cool. I think she's really sweet. So she was good fun. Let me get the book she was from. There's Didi. I finished it. Yay. How's yours coming on, Kim? Because Kim from Kim's Crafty, excuse me. Oh, God. Kim's Crafty Corner on Instagram. And she's Care Bear. Let me go for the number. 38506. Do we think 38506? I think all those numbers are in the number. But I'll link to Kim's Instagram account feed below, because she's making Didi as well, and quite a few people have got in touch and said they bought this book. So apologies and yay at the same time that you've got this cool book and you're going to be able to make some super cute monsters out of it. Sorry that I kind of enabled you and made you spend a tenner or so on the book. Sorry, but they are really cute, aren't they? And they will be the super handy presents. I made him, I've made her, I'm halfway through making him. This baby is right before Didi in the book and I keep seeing him and thinking, oh, he's cute. see. Look, Bobby the baby monster. Ah! So cute. And I like this toothy dude. I can't show you that because it's got a pattern on it. Hang on. Titus tooth. Oh, it's really cute. Yeah, there are quite a few in here I'd still like to make. There's a Mr. Orange. This dude. Owen O'Cheeky. They are very sweet. So yeah, Grunk the hairy monster. Someone messaged me to say they've made him, I'm sure. And what were you moving on to? I can't remember what. Is it Christine? Hello. Is it Gillian? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm rubbish with names. But yeah, she's made one of them, the fluffy dude. Looks awesome. What's it? Tippy-toed monster. Tippy-toe monster. I have a feeling the base of that would drive me insane. Yeah, because you make all the things separate and then put them on a base. No. That was an attractive face, sorry. Yeah, that after making all those octopi and driving myself up the wall with them. I was going to make this for my brother-in-law for his birthday, but I didn't have time. But his name's Martin, and everyone calls him Marty, and this dude's called Marty the Party Monster. And yeah, it made me giggle because I am a child. But yeah, it's a really cute book. So yes, apologies if I've made you part with your hard-earned cash. But think of all the fun you'll have with it. Sorry, just have a quick sip of my tea. It's quite hot. I've not long made it, but I'm determined I will get it finished before I go round to school. Excuse me for bending down. So Webster has had no progress since I last showed him to you. The blanket is coming along. I took it to swimming last night, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 full colour repeats in. And started on the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I started on the 5th colour repeat. And I was doing this at swimming last night, and the lady I was talking to who crochets, I was talking to her the other week. I got my headphones in last night though. I was I don't know, I didn't want to chat with anyone last night. I was just, do you get like that, or am I just incredibly rude? You know when you like, don't want to have small talk? No, I don't want to force myself to have a conversation. That's so mean. But you know, and you're just like, I can't, I just don't want to. I'm sure it's not just me. But yeah, I could hear her saying to her daughter, because she turns up quite close to me leaving. And she was like, look, she doesn't even have to look when she's doing it, because I was watching Tobin swim. And I thought, I'm not reacting because I don't want to I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm like the worst person, like nobody talk to me. I'm sure it's not just me. Don't hate me. Yeah, so they're my crochet projects. So I finished this month the bow tie buster, dude, him and her, and then I finished the giraffe that I made out of Zumigurumi 4. I failed miserably to make a cat out of the other cute amigurumi book, like the hipster cat thing I was making. Is that my friend? No. Yes, I give up on him. I made the egg to go with the caterpillar from the Beetles, Bugs and Butterflies book. So I think I've done too bad. And I finished off, well, I started and finished the Modern Granny Rectangle, the blue one. So I've done quite a few projects, really, to say I've not had, you know, any reason to make them. So I've still got quite a few done, which is nice. Next month, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Lots of little toys, and just cranking away on that blanket. There's nothing particular. There's Paul's mum's birthday is coming up, but I haven't got time, excuse me, to make anything. Excuse me, I did briefly consider making, excuse me, itchy nose. I did consider making the Granny Trio by Amber. Hi Amber, of Ooh Ah Crochet. Yeah, I thought about making the granny boulder holder for her, but yeah, I haven't got time and I'm not entirely sure how well it would go down. I don't know. Anyway, so it's not happening as yet, but it could well be a standby Christmas present. Amber has started a crochet along, or she will start in, I think it's Valentine's Day. I'll link to her video below where she talks about it, her latest video. And she wants to do, or she is doing, a crochet along inspired by people's favourite musicals in whatever way. So it's not necessarily crochet, I don't think it could be a make along, I'm not sure. But it could be a blanket that makes you think of it, or something that's inspired by your favourite musical, or it could be an amigurumi of something in her favourite musical. So yeah, she messaged me yesterday and said, yeah, I expect to see something Rocky Horror from you. Yeah, it's going to happen. I just don't know what yet. And then I said, I'm in, I'll do it, but I was like, no. I kind of want to make an Audrey 2, because I love Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. So we'll see whether I can find, I'm sure there must be an Audrey 2. I know there are similar sort of plants, patterns I've seen from the game Plants vs Zombies that like the kids play. And I had a pea shooter pattern that I was going to make for my nephew, because he was really into it a few years ago. I can't remember what I ended up doing instead. Probably his Captain America Sackboy or something. Anyway, so I know there are those sorts of patterns. I just can't say that I've seen an Audrey 2. If you don't know, Audrey 2 is the man-eating plant from Little Shop of Horrors. If you haven't seen Little Shop of Horrors, please go and watch it. It is awesome. A man-eating plant, and it's Rick Moranis and Steve Martin's in it, and Ellen Green is in it, and Bill Murray pops up, John Candy. It's just perfect film, and I love it. And yeah, I want Amber to sing Suddenly Seymour to me, because my dad used to sing Suddenly Seymour, because he loves Ellen Green. Dad got us into a lot of these films, Rocky Horror and Rocky Horror and Little Shop of Horrors and Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. That is amazing. Watch that film. It's Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise, and my dad used to do the ooh, I like to dance a little sidestep. My dad's bonkers. Yeah. Where was I going with this? Yes, Suddenly Seymour. So my dad used to sing it, and then my sister particularly had a teacher called Mr. Seymour. So we just always call him Suddenly. So we see him out and about, and you're like, hello, Suddenly. Kirsty calls him Mr. Seymour. Hello, Mr. Seymour. Because he was her teacher. He was just a teacher at our school. He wasn't, we were never in his class, me and my other sister. But yeah, Suddenly. My dad's got a lot to answer for. Which is why Paul's slightly confused at times that me and my sister's just talking film quotes and burst into song at certain things, and he's like, oh my god, because he's not a musical person at all. Not he doesn't like music, he is very musically inclined and loves music and used to make music, does not like musicals at all. People don't burst into song. Yes, they do. You do, I do, now the kids do it. It happens all the time, but he doesn't like musicals. Little Shop of Horrors is amazing. My sister is scared of the dentist because of Steve Martin. She doesn't even like us singing the song. Sorry, if you're watching, Kirsty. Sorry, I won't do it, but she doesn't like it. And I'm like, come on, it's fun. Yeah, and my dad turned up once to change the spark plugs on my car. I'd said, oh, I think my spark plug's going. And he just turned up and said, I hear you need a satanic mechanic. From Rocky Horror. I was like, you're a wally. But me and my youngest sister, we went to see Rocky Horror for its 30th anniversary. It was on in Nottingham, and we went and watched it, and we went dressed up, and it was brilliant. And then they had a 40th anniversary performance, probably about 4 or 5 years ago now, I would think. And I said, Dad, let's go and watch it. And he was like, don't be bloody ridiculous. I was like, Dad, come on, let's go. It will be wicked. And I was like, let's do it. Oh, I'm not going to see that. I'm like, oh. So you don't have to go dressed up. Don't go dressed up. We don't want to see it. But I was like, come on, it would be wicked. And he wouldn't. So maybe I'll have to drag him for the 50th and say, come on, this is your fault. We love this film. And all the music to go with it. So, come on. We should do it. Anyway, I have waffled about not a great deal. So, back to normal, hey? I should probably leave it here, and I've got to go and fetch the boys in a moment, and then we're going to go see my sister, and then I'll get this all uploaded. And then I don't know when I'll be back. I get so used to saying I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm not going to. But I'm sure I'll be nipping on, you know, excuse me, with finished Webster probably. I don't know what I'll do tonight. Possibly chill tonight. I'm feeling quite tired. I don't know. Not decided. But I've got a book that I want to read, and yeah, we'll just see. I'm going to take some pressure off having to do things for a set time. Now I haven't got videos to sort, and I haven't got. I don't know. I know you lot don't expect it of me, but I kind of feel like I have to have some crochet progress to show you every day. And while I do crochet every day, sometimes I don't get that much done, and sometimes not that I don't want to crochet, it's just sometimes I quite like to read or whatever. So the February I think I'll take to do a bit more of whatever I feel like. It might be that I crochet all month and I'm on all the time going, look, I made this and this and this, but I'm just going to play it by ear and see how we go, and yeah, just chill a bit. That will be a novel thing for me. It won't work. It never does. I'm like, oh, I'm going to relax. I'm very good at doing a lot of things in advance so that I can relax later. It doesn't work. I should know this by now, but anyway. So thank you for being as lovely as you always are. You're always great. Yeah, you're lovely. So thanks for putting up with me for another month, and I'll be back. I don't know if I'll do March or I'll do April. I don't know, because April is my birthday month. We'll just see. We'll see how we go. See how I feel. I might just pop on and do a random load of videos and then not. Excuse me. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to go and get the boys. It's warmed up a bit now. It was quite cold this morning, but not. I feel like I can't really say it's cold compared to like the minus whatever they're getting in America. Because they say -11, you're like, blooming it, that's cold. And then you realise that's Fahrenheit and we work in Celsius. So, really cold, don't go outside. And some places had -32 or something, and then with the wind chill it makes it like -50. What? That's ridiculous. I won't even get into what was said by the president, because I won't. I'm sorry. It's not my place to say. Let's keep it away from politics, eh? So, yes, stay warm, everybody. Crochet fast and, you know, keep yourself bundled up. It's a very good excuse for staying inside and knitting and crocheting, isn't it? It's too cold out there. Can't go out. Can't. Anyway, I will love you and leave you. I won't be back tomorrow, but I'll be back shortly, and I will miss you. But I will pop back and say hello. Probably sooner than you think. I'll be there. So take care, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.